Have you ever wondered what secrets lie hidden on the rocks towering above the Danube Bend? A place where history whispers through the walls, where kings decided destinies, and where the pulse of the Middle Ages can still be felt. Welcome to Visegrád, one of Hungary's most iconic castles. Get ready, because we're about to take you on a journey where past and present walk hand in hand. Accessibility. And by car. Easily accessible from Budapest via the M2 motorway, taking approximately 45 to 60 minutes. Paid parking is available at the foot of the castle, owned by bus. Regular bus services depart from Budapest, from the Újpest-Városkapu bus station to Visegrád. From the bus stop, you can reach the Citadel by a steeper walk or by taking the castle bus service. Ticket prices, approx. 700, 1,000 HUF person one way, depending on the distance. Owned by boat. The most romantic and unique way to approach is by boat. Several Danube cruises departing from Vigadó Square in Budapest also stop at Visegrád. This is a wonderful way to admire the beauty of the Danube Bend, even on the way. Boat ticket prices vary depending on the season and operator, approximately 3,000 to 6,000 HUF person one way. Round-trip tickets are more expensive. It is worth checking the websites of Mahart Pass Nave or other operators in advance. Admission fees and opening hours. Before we step into the Middle Ages, let's look at the practical information. Admission fees, indicative, may vary. An adult, approx. 2,500 HUF, 8 to 9 year. Child, student, senior, approx. 1,250, 2,000 HUF, 4 to 5 year. Family ticket, 2 adults plus 2 children, approx. 7,000 to 8,000 HUF, 18 to 21 EUR. Please check the official website for the latest prices. Opening hours. The castle is generally open all year round, but opening hours may vary seasonally. Summer season, April-October, approx. 9 AM, 600 PM. Winter season, November-March, approx. 900 AM, 4 PM. We recommend always checking the official website of Visegrád Castle for exact opening hours and any holiday changes before your visit. The citadel that can be visited today is not the first castle built here. The first castle that was destroyed during the Tatar invasion was built on the Seabrick Hill, on the foundations of the former Roman camp. The Visegrád double castle system was built around 1250 to 1260 by King Bela IV and his wife Queen Maria Lascaris, from the Queen's dowry. The castle consisted of fortification walls surrounding the mountain peak, 2 towers and a residential palace. In later times, King Charles I, who moved the capital here, expanded the castle, and the famous royal meeting of 1335 also took place here. The castle was further modernized during the reign of Sigismund of Luxembourg, and the women's house was probably also completed at that time. The citadel was connected to the lower castle by a valley wall, which ran all the way to the bank of the Danube and then ended there in a watchtower. The medieval road from Esztergom to Buda ran along the valley walls, which were closed by the gate tower to the north and a gate to the south. Visegrád Castle is strategically located on the rocks towering above the Danube Bend, offering breathtaking panoramic views of the surrounding mountains and the river. During the reign of King Matthias, the palace wings of the castle were completely renovated. The castle has been the place where the Holy Crown with the coronation jewels were kept on several occasions over the centuries. And there is even a story of robbery connected to Visegrád. In 1440, on the orders of Queen Elizabeth, one of her ladies-in-waiting, Mrs. János Kotiner, stole the Holy Crown from here. Visegrád was a place of crown custody until 1529, and then from 1490 it was in the hands of the crown guards. During the Turkish period, the castle suffered enormous destruction, falling into Turkish hands in 1544. After that, it was alternately occupied by Turkish and Hungarian troops, and finally the Turks, after it had become completely unsuitable for military purposes, abandoned the almost completely destroyed castle. Not only the castle, but also the town was destroyed, and its repopulation took a long time. The first efforts to restore the castle took place in the early 1870s and are still ongoing today. Here you will find the Castle Museum, where you can learn about the history of the castle, the artifacts unearthed during excavations, and medieval life. Visit the royal apartments, the castle chapel, and the dungeon, all of which will transport you back in time. The Solomon Tower. The most prominent part of the lower castle, a 5-story residential tower that once served as a prison. Here you will find the exhibition of the Visegrád Royal Palace, which showcases the furnishings and life of medieval palaces. Also visit the Wax Museum, where lifelike wax figures bring to life the great figures of the Middle Ages. If you liked it, subscribe to the channel. Press the little bell so you don't miss the next videos.